Hello everybody and welcome back to TWIO. This week in Osu, the show where I go through some cool plays that have happened this week and then we talk about some fun and interesting news at the end. But to start with, actually an apology to the Osu subreddit and especially the mods, because I have a bot that automatically uploads a post self-promoting TWIO every week when I upload, and I accidentally broke it whilst trying to fix it and made it upload every 15 minutes. And after fixing it, I'm pretty sure I just went straight to bed and the bot just started spamming the Osu subreddit with my YouTube video, and the mods actually had to ban me to stop it, which is quite funny. I've officially been banned from the Osu subreddit. I mean, no, not really. I got unbanned in the morning as soon as I fixed it and let them know, but it's just, I'm so sorry guys. Anyways, to start with, we do the question of the week, and the question of the week this week is, what is your most favorite mapping pattern in any beat map? Now, this comes from the Reddit user Zenith Flare, who posted their favorite mapping pattern in a video. Now, of course, you guys can't put a video down below, but just give me like the title of a beat map and maybe, you know, if it's a chorus pattern, or maybe describe the pattern like, these are some satisfying triangles to hit in Kira Kira days. So yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. For me, it would low-key have to be the triangles in Shouja A, the Plan Bob diff on one of the loved beat maps. I think it's absolutely incredible, and I've only ever passed the map once, but I think it's so satisfying to hit. But I also like Cycle here and also Sound Chimera. Oh my god, there's so many nice maps in this video game. But anyways, let's move on to the plays, and to start with, we have Lifeline, who set the first double time FC in 10 years on the map Fairy Tale. Next up this week, Chicony has a couple plays. First, he set the first 3-mod full combo on Kimi no Shiranai Monogatari. And as always, I really hope I am pronouncing the name of this beat map correctly, because I just suck at it. You wouldn't believe I've played this game for like nearly 1,000 hours. And we also have the first 3-mod FC in 13 years on the map Ivaltech. Next up is actually kind of an odd one for TWIO. We have the highest no-mod score on the highest star rating Catch the Beat map set by the player motion. Now this is a 99.8% accuracy on the map Songs Compilation, and it is 976 pp. It would be 2007 pp if they had FC'd, and it's the first single digit miscount on this map. And the Catch the Beat community seem to be popping off about it. I'm not personally a Catch the Beat player, but it does look insane. But now that we're done with the plays, we move on to the news. And to start with, we finally have Osu ranked play. Now the way that this has finally been implemented is kind of interesting. It's kind of like a card game, but you play Osu in the middle. So you start by getting a map pool chosen based on the average performance of both you and your opponent. You then get to discard maps in your hand that you don't like. Once discarded, you automatically draw some new cards to replace them, and then you move on to the pick phase where you pick a map to play. And then once you've finished playing the map, the goal is actually to do damage to your opponent, kind of like in GeoGuessr 1v1s if you've ever watched those. The more rounds you play, the higher the damage multiplier is increased so that they don't just go on forever, and eventually once one player reaches 0 HP, the surviving player wins the match. In the lobby screen, you actually do get a graph that shows both your elo rating and how many players you're better than and where you are on a graph of players. Peppy did say though that his goal is to not show the raw elo number, and eventually we are gonna have Osu ranks. Like, people are gonna be bronze Osu and some people are gonna be radiant or whatever he decides to call it. Obviously it won't be radiant, I'm just playing, but it's gonna be interesting. And next up, we got a plethora of Osu tools this week, and you know how much I love beautiful Osu tools. Websites that I can use to interact with the game instead of playing the game. Oh my god, I love it. The first one we have is an Osu mutual map, and now what I do appreciate is that the creator of this has specified in the title that they did use AI to make this website, but they also specified in the comments that they did most of the research, and it was more they did the functional programming and the AI did the front end design because they're not too good at that, which is kind of fair enough. But this is a cool map. It shows you your distance from a bunch of other players based on your mutuals. If you're interested, go read the Reddit post and visit the website. But next up, we move to another tool that is kind of similar actually. It's an Osu Friends Atlas. It shows you a globe where you can see yourself, where you're from. Of course, for me, that's the UK. And then it sort of shows you what countries you have friends in, what countries most of your friends are from, which country you have the least friends from, who your highest ranked friend is, which for me is White Cat at rank 67. And there's also a mutual only mode, which makes me really sad when I turn it on because I have barely any friends anyway, so when I turn the mutuals on, it just gets worse. But yeah, this is possibly one of the coolest UI designs I've ever seen for an Osu website, and as far as I can tell, the guy did not use any AI for this website. No hate on the last guy, but oh my god, this is talent. And finally, for the Osu tools this week, we have replayviewer.com, which is an Osu standard replay viewer in the browser, which means you can watch them on mobile, your Chromebook from school, your mum's iPad, I don't know, you can watch it anywhere where you can access the internet. It's got a bunch of cool options that you can change. They're currently working on a system where you can view two replays next to each other. It's looking interesting. It's looking up for the Osu community. There are so many websites being made for the game right now. now, Osu could be coming back, guys. Ranked play, Osu tools, it's looking good is the point. And the last bit of news this week is that Osu Laser is now actually almost 50% of the online player base. But yeah, that about does it for this week in Osu. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing to keep up with the series. If you have any feedback, positive or negative, please do leave it down in the comment section below. I will read it. If you'd like to hang out with me and other people who play Osu and watch TWIO, definitely do join the Discord down below in the description. But that's about everything, so I will see you next week in Osu.